Guys, so I'm going to be doing the review and the unboxing for the R1 Concept brake rotors, both front and rear, with the brake pads for the Infiniti G37, Nissan 370Z, as well as the Nissan Maxima that is running the Akebono brake calipers, both front and rear. This one was shipped from this company here. Right there, as you see, R1 Concept in California. 41 pounds there for the rears. This one here is 69 pounds, which holds front rotors as well as the front and rear brake pads. Without further ado, I'm going to unbox it. Yep, this one here was already unboxed because it was sent to me. However, they didn't include my name, so it went straight to my work, which is a hospital. So we get so many hospital equipments every time, and so we don't they don't know exactly what comes in. Okay, so this is how it came. To be honest with you, the pads were just floating around in there, but you couldn't really do too much damage to the product due to the fact that these things are quite heavy. The boxes that came in had no damages at all, as you can see from that box there. Okay, so this is the brake pads here. This one here is roughly the rear. This one here is the front, I'm assuming, due to the size of it. Okay, so yeah, they did open it up. My staff at the hospital did open it up. So this is the black brake rotors for the front, 355 millimeters, which is 14 inches. So it comes out looking just like that. I know you can't see it until I actually pull it out. Okay, and I'm gonna give a small close-up as well into what it actually looks like. So this is black. It won't stay black once you actually start to drive on it. Quite nice. A lot of the rotors for the cars, a lot of it's made in China. I'm assuming, being from Asia Pacific, we have a lot of production houses out of there, and so to me, if I decide to buy brake rotors, sometimes it doesn't necessarily matter who you buy it from. A lot of the times, even though they will have their own private label. So that's pretty much that. That's the front. This one here, I'm assuming, is going to be the rear due to the size and the look. I already know. Yep. And so I'll be putting this one here on the Nissan Maxima 2014. I am upgrading the brake system to the big brake Akebono. Great packaging, very nice. You got your R1 Concept decal. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to put that on. I like to keep my cars very clean. Very nice R1 Concept large decal as well. Let me move this aside. Yep, these are the rears, the rear brake rotors. And we'll open those up, and I'm going to give you guys a close look up in terms of what it looks like, both the front and rear brake rotors, the material as well. And so let me go ahead and open this up. And so I'm going to be doing a complete walkthrough on how do you install Akebono brake calipers on a Nissan Maxima if you decide to do an upgrade. So that's the rears, and I'll be doing a test fit as well. So look for some videos on my channel. You'll see that there's going to be quite a few as well in regards to these this system. Yep. Okay. So those are the rears. Yep. Top look. Face out. Face in. Face out. Face in. Yeah, so that's it. Those are those. And I'm going to bring the camera just a little bit closer to show you as well. These here are the brake pads. As I suggested, the bigger box is the front here, and then the back for the rear right here. Yeah, okay. So they don't have They're box branded with the R1 concept, sold by Brake Specialty out of California. So they make OEM as well. And so let me get it closer to show you exactly what it looks like in a close view. Actually, let me do this. Let me show you the back. Okay, this one here, I'll move this aside. Okay, 14-inch vented. If you guys can see that, 14-inch vented, as well as on the back side, vented here on the inside, so it's double vented, which is great. Good airflow, both slotted as well as drilled. And so once you start driving, the black will start to come off, and you'll be left with the black that you'll see on the inside of the drilled, as well as the black on the inside of the slotted. I don't know what's going on outside, but we got ambulances going. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in a little bit closer. Okay, so this is the brake rotors for the front. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna take the camera off the rack here and just give you guys a closer up view of the drilling of those holes there. Done quite nice. The slots there don't run out until the end, but these slots here will remain black, or hopefully should remain black, for the duration of the lifespan of the rotors, as well as the center hub here. But I will end up painting those. Actually, I'll end up painting them probably roughly about from there inside all the way to the end, a gold color, the same color of the brake caliper itself. Yeah, so let me show you what the close-up of the vented side looks like. Okay, so right there, that's the inside. Done quite nice. I'm going to end up more than likely not painting this here the gold color of the caliper. Not sure exactly what it's going to look like. I'll probably end up just keeping this as a black. Yeah, okay, the back side here, done quite nice as well, as you can see. Yep, to me, brake rotors are the same, especially if you have these smaller companies putting their name on the rotors. Those are private labels, basically meaning having other manufacturers create the rotor for you, or even buying the rotor from them and putting it underneath their own brand in their own box. So a lot of these companies that are out there, a lot of them are private label. But R1 Concept, because they do OEM as well, they have their R1 Concept line, which is geared towards the performance side. So let me, without further ado, let me do the back end. This is for the 370Z Nissan, 370Z Nissan. I'm sorry, Infiniti 370. Was it G37, 370Z Nissan, and the Nissan Maxima with the big brake upgrade. Okay, so this is the back side as well. Yep, it doesn't run out till the full end, which is okay to me. Great is in terms of drill wise. Yep, this is the inside here, a little bit dusty. Yep, where the brake shoes will fit on. You won't see the brake shoes. Those are for the emergency brakes. So the back side here I won't paint. Okay, let me run to this one here. This is going to be the rear outside, which I'll more than likely end up painting just the hub section due to the fact that it's a little bit more smooth. This here is quite rough, and so I'll just keep that as a straight black. Yeah, okay. So those are the rears, 350 millimeters, while the front is 355. Okay, now hold on one second. Okay, so the brake pads, what do they look like up close? Yeah, okay, R1 Concept brake pads for the front. So you got your shield there. Bring that up close to eliminate any kind of noise reduction, heat reduction, things like that. Okay, for the front of it, this one is, look at that, it's already dirty. This one here is a ceramic coating. I'm sorry, ceramic brake pad. Let me see if I can zoom that in. Done quite nice. Yeah, very good. Good quality. Same thing. I'll end up putting a what we call a anti-squeal onto the brake pads. I'm sorry, yeah, the brake pads. So just in case if it does have any particular squeal, I'll put the chemical on there to eliminate that. Yep, so that is the front brake pads. This one here is the rear G37 Infiniti Nissan 370Z, Nissan Maxima with big brake Akebonos. Yep, so that's the front side. Nicely done. And then the rear itself, good quality. Yep, since I'm from Asia, we make this overseas, so to me a lot of these things sometimes are all the same. Yep, and so those are it. Comes with a pack of 4 and the 4 as well. And so this here is the brake kit, front and rear, Nissan 370Z, Infiniti G37, and the Nissan Maxima with the big brake upgrade. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm George, and that is R1 Concept performance brake parts for that vehicle. All right, thanks guys, have a good one.